What was the hairstylist's favorite Mahjong tile? The 5 of shampoo. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Look, it's an honor to be here with you today. We're going through some rough waters, but you know what? One row at a time, and we're gonna get out of this Master 1 rank. Look, how do I think that we've been playing? I think that we've been playing fine. Have we gotten a little bad luck recently? Well, I'm not gonna be, if you're gonna suggest that we've gotten some bad luck, I'll absolutely take that assessment. Also, I'm gonna lower the volume because it's splitting my eardrums in the cans right now. Look, okay, outside of Mahjong, I gotta tell you about something, okay? Yesterday night, I went and got a huge salad bowl from a chain called Sweet Green. I think it's pretty good. They have a bowl called the Shroomami bowl where it's like a salad, but they give you warm mushrooms and there's beets in there. Who grew these beets? A farmer called Dre. Hey, I'm busy telling a story right now. I don't need your comments from the peanut gallery. They got these beets in there. It's like kale or something. It's good. It's genuinely very good. There was a long wait. Don't get me wrong. It was incredibly stressful because only one person was working there, and I felt so bad for him because they were slammed with orders. I was like, oh really? Everyone's ordering a salad right now on a Wednesday night. Okay. Oh boy, it's salad time, I guess. The reason that I got a salad, and I promise this story has a point, even though you're listening to me right now and be like, okay, let's get you back to bed, Grandpa, is because my body desperately needed it. I was down horrendous for a leafy green. You know what that's like when you've just been eating garbage lately, and then all of a sudden your body's like, hey, if I don't get a vegetable in me right now, I'm gonna effing pass out. We're gonna die. Like, this is human beings. We're not supposed to eat Chick-fil-A at such an intense interval, at an intense speed. 1 2 3 4 5. So here's my thinking. I'm gonna discard this. I hate what you just did right there, and you removed all of the 8 of bamboos from all the 8 of characters from my grasp. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use the 1 of a bamboo as our pair, because I can't afford to tear up this 8-9 shape. It's the Dora. Yeah, I hate this, dude. I hate this. Left Lord, I'm gonna judge you so hard in the comment section down below, and by that I just mean when we go back through the game logs. You better have been in Tenpai. Although I'm looking at it now, you weren't in Tenpai. You do realize that, like, we're all on the same team, right? Like, we all want to. I swear this game is about Mahjong. I don't know what that. It's just a fun day at the beach. They didn't hit any Oradora, okay? It's a Hanemon, Riichi, Ipatsu, fully concealed hand, white dragon, sea with. Okay. You were the dealer. I'm honestly glad that you had to pay the dealer penalty. I'm evil now. Anyway, they were slammed, so I got home. I'm eating this salad. I turned on twitch.tv. It's where I stream, and it's where most of my colleagues stream as well. I was watching HC Justin during his subathon. He was making sausage patties, and he's a great cook. He was making sausage patties with sausage patty burgers with an egg on top and some sliced cheese. And I was watching him make this delicious burger. Sausage patty, I guess, but burger. And I was eating my salad, and halfway through the salad, I put it away and I immediately made a hot dog on the skillet. I couldn't do it anymore. Don't get me wrong. I think that half salad that I just finished up for lunch today was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Let's be very, very clear about that. It was an incredible call by yours truly. Also, the hot dog itself was an ordeal because I was like, I'm pretty sure I can just microwave this. And then, because that's how I've done it in the past, but then I brought it up to my significant other, and she very kindly was like, oh, you don't just cook yours on the skillet? Like, I don't know about microwaving hot dogs. So I was like, okay. I mean, she wasn't there last night, so I could have gotten away with anything, but I Googled it. I was like, is it okay to microwave a hot dog? And I know it's okay to microwave a hot dog because I've done it before a million times, but then I was reading on Google and everyone was like, if you microwave a hot dog, it'll kill you. Not really, but I was like, fine. I'll do it on the stovetop. I'll wash the dish afterwards. This is the curse of the internet. You can't go 3 opinions with 3 seconds without an opinion. Well, I think this anime adaptation, dude, we were talking about cheese. We were talking about nothing even remotely related to what you're saying. He's yelling, he's mad, he's yelling. Okay, so this is a decent situation. We can get into Tenpai with a 3 of characters, a 6 of characters, or an 8 of characters, or a 1 of characters, but unfortunately all the 1s are currently gone. That's beautiful. Ah, naruhodo ne. So we actually have a better chance here going for the 3 of characters. And you know what? I'm going to go for it. We don't have mixed triple sequence with the 1, 2, 3 and all 3 suits, but we were close, right? We could have held off, staved off the Call of the Abyss for 1 more or 2 more rounds, hoping to get a 1 of bamboo. But this is a situation that Dana Chiba and Riichi Book 1 would say, insta Riichi, dude. What are you waiting for? And as you saw there, we could have waited on an 8 of characters, but there was literally only 1 left in the wall. Rewarded, absolutely rewarded. Riichi, Sumo, Red 5. Show me an Oradora. Show me an Oradora. We didn't get the Oradora. That's okay. A dealer, 3 Han, 30 Fu. That's lovely. You love to see it. A Crosslord, clearly having a fun beach day. However, you're not gonna get out of here so easily. I'm here and I'm gonna eat your entire lunch. I'm gonna eat your entire lunch. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I had a pretty good lunch. The salad was amazing. I don't know what it is, dude, but like a warm salad, like a salad with warm components makes me go, oh, it's so good. A salad with cold components? No, I can't do it. I genuinely can't do it. I don't know what it is about a salad with cold components that it just doesn't make me feel like I'm eating a meal. For some reason, my brain has connected the dots of like warmth to like fullness. You know what I mean? I suppose it's because when I was growing up, like most of my meals were warm, which I guess is lucky in that sense, right? But you're usually eating it with some kind of rice or some kind of grain. And that's usually kind of warm. It's not a loaf of bread that's been sitting out on the table, you know? It's like a noodle that's been cooked up, or some rice that's been fresh out the kitchen. And by that I mean the KitchenAid rice cooker. Not sponsored, just a thing. Hey, this hand is also a and sorry to just shout hey at you all of a sudden. That's a little bit jarring, I'm sure. This hand is also an all simples hand. What would be the nut straw right now? Another 3 of bamboo. Another 3 of bamboo would be incredible. Right Lord calls the Riichi. And in school, I am the Tichi. That's nothing. So what did we do there? We discarded the 8 because a few 9s are out and we have 2 6s. We have nothing else that's even remotely safe. Now we have an 8 of bamboo that's looking safe. Dude, if you just discard 1 single tile, that's the 3 of characters, I would love to push for this. The Dora is safe? Okay, so you've got like an awful hand is what I'm assuming. You've got like a terrible hand. We could get into Tenpai here. If we chi a 7, if we chi a 3 or a 6, we can still get into Tenpai and fight for this hand, right? Remain in the dealer's seat. There's another Dora. Okay. Disrespectful, definitely disrespectful. A sign from the heavens that they're not necessarily on our side. And now we can put in some lessons that we've learned from Riichi Book 1, right? Like if all other things are equal, we know now that they can't have a pure straight in the bamboo suit. All the 3s are gone. So if it's between a random circle tile and a random bamboo tile, let's throw the bamboo tile. We know they can't have the pure straight, right? Okay, they call another con, and it's a useful tile. Is this... Oh, I'm in pain right now. So, they call a con. We might still be able to get out of this, right? This is Suji Gaming. Oh my god. The amount of times that Left Lord has called into a con so that Right Lord can just get a bigger lunch is infuriating. I swear this game is about Mahjong. I've never seen that skin before. No, I didn't say that much skin before. Why would you incept that into my mind, dude? This is why you don't drink and drive. This is why you don't recklessly con. This hand is okay. We got some nice shapes here. Dora's the 5 of circles. We can accept the 5 of circles. I can make a bad boy good for a weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we have 5 shapes here, but what's looking weak is this 1-2 shape. I would love to get rid of this 1-2 shape if we draw literally anything around this 6 of circles. If you're gonna make me morb, I'll morb. I'm not afraid to morb. And by that, I mean manifest. I'll manifest a red 5 of circles right now. Not only is it the Dora, but it's also a red 5. And you know my feelings about the red 5. I would throw away a Yakuman just to be able to accept a red 5 into my hand. Oh, Yusong, you're capping right now. You're so out of pocket. Yeah, okay. I'll see you out on the courts. No, I don't know what that is. This hand looks pretty slow. There's also a world where we do a 1 through 9 in the character suit. It's not impossible. If we want to do that, we want to get rid of this 6 as soon as possible in Rut Row. Crosslord's going for the world's most obvious mixed triple sequence or half outside hand in the 7, 8, 9s. So that means this 7 is now super dangerous. No, that means these 1, 2s are also dangerous. No. Okay. Surprisingly, the 6 is pretty safe. I mean, if we're only concerned about a crosslord, that is. Can I talk my S again? I'm gonna get rid of this 2 and this 1 because I'm terrified of dealing into a half outside hand, even though that hand isn't that valuable, right? They discard a 1, which means that they're making progress in their hand. That's bad. That's bad news bears for us. We need to get rid of this 7, but do we really though? Because we could also do a 5, 6, 7 and a 7, 8, 9. And hilariously right now, the 4 is safer. Oh my god. Okay, so this is a bad situation, right? Because the 9 of circles should be safe. Because they probably don't have another thing in the circle suit. And yet, I'm quaking, dude. I'm shaking in my boots right now. Yeah, I'll fold here. So this hand is like good or whatever. We could have pure double sequence. We could have pinfu. It's just too slow. It's just too slow. If this hand was ready, and I'll even go so far as to say this, if this hand was ready, spaghetti, yeah, 100%. Wow. Okay. This should be safe. All the 8s are currently visible. I'm gonna throw the green dragon instead, but this should be safe. The only way this is not safe, if a crosslord is waiting on a pair of the 9 of circles, which is extremely unlikely. Left lord can rage all they want. You know how I get rid of my rage? I complain about it on YouTube. Okay. Left lord, can we talk for a second? Every time you emote, a crosslord is winning. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something that you might not love to hear, but we've been very, very lucky this game so far. And oh, this hand is good. This hand is good. This hand can go kind of in. So much so that I said this hand instead of hand. Because we have our seat wind here with the west winds, right? Oops, I'm gonna pawn that right now. Every time left lord emotes, a crosslord wins. Hey, look, I don't really believe in the supernatural, but can we just talk for a second? Maybe even if we don't believe, maybe we can just like err on the side of caution and maybe you don't emote anymore. We've been very lucky though that every time that a crosslord sumos a giant hand, we have not been the dealer, right? So that's very, very lucky for us that we've never had to pay a dealer penalty this game. And oops, did I do that? Did I just get into Tenpai? So what do we want to see here? We want to see another Westwind in this hand because I would in a heartbeat, and we're going to upgrade our weight immediately to 8 tiles instead of just 4 tiles, right? Again, because there were only 2 remaining copies of this and 2 remaining copies of this for 4 tiles total. But now check this out. We got 8 tiles, and I'm just going to eat your lunch. I'm just going to eat your lunch. I know that we could theoretically wait around to try to get the Riichi stick. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to know what monstrosity you currently have in your hand right now. Okay, it's left lord's turn as the dealer. They're gonna call Riichi, they're gonna emote, and then they're gonna deal into they're gonna deal into a crosslord. Look, it's written, it's the Mahjong prophecy. You haven't read it? It's the latest new gossip. Right lord finally has a simple Yaku in the green dragon. Okay, it's fine. 1, 2 is not terrible, although, can I retract that? This hand is so bad. We've got so many 8-9s and 1-2s. We got to get really, really lucky. Okay. Sure. Sure. So what do we do here? Well, whatever we finish first, whether it's this 1-2 or this 8-9, we're going to discard the other one so that we can maybe get on a double-sided weight for our pair at the very end of this. 1, 2, 3, maybe. So I think that if we have to choose one, probably we get rid of this 1, 2, because waiting for the 3 of characters is a little zuzzy right now. Oh. I almost hit the stop recording button by accident. But are you seeing this right now? Right Lord conning the red dragons. So what do we do now? We fold. Of course we fold. I'm not going to deal into that. They could have a very easy flush in the circle suit. Left Lord kind of thinking the same thing as me. If I deal in with this, it's only 2 Han. Although they could have a million Oradora. But it's most likely the most dangerous version of their hand is a half flush in the circle suit. Okay, that is amazing. I'll throw an 8. An 8 we know is safe. So we are 1 tile away from Tenpai. We need to draw a 2 or a 5. But even then, do we call Riichi? I don't think we call Riichi, dude, right? It's so scary with whatever Right Lord's doing. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what they had. I have no idea what they had. They just had 2 Dora. Left Lord's lunch is getting eaten. Left Lord's lunch is 100% getting eaten right now. Okay, now it's like a close game for second or whatever. If we get a monstrous direct hit off of a crosslord or something, maybe we can claw our way back into this game, but it's not looking that likely. 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence is a possibility for this hand. The door is the green dragon, which is misery for this hand, as in anyone could have a huge hand this round. Starting to draw some good tiles though. Really need a 7 of characters. That would inspire, that would bolster so much confidence. Like a first world power giving a rousing speech at the UN. That's just a good analogy. I don't know what else to tell you. That's just like a good analogy that I just said. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are our 5 shapes. We can keep the white dragon, I guess. No, what I think we do here is we throw the white dragon and we probably get rid of this 8-9 shape. It's our weakest shape by far. And again, we got to be careful. Someone could be sitting with a pair of the green dragons, and if we draw the green dragons into our hand, ISTG. The 5 we actually don't want. So this is good news. No one has a valuable hand, and it's surprising that Left Lord is willing to cut the Dora. They're in last place. You would think that they need like a monstrous hand. What are we hoping for right now? We're hoping for the 8 of bamboo so that we have Riichi Pinfu, and then we're hoping to win off of the red 5. Okay, a 2 has just been discarded. I mean, 3 2s are now gone, which is, I'm going to be honest with you, bad news for us. That's terrible news for us. Because the tiles that we're waiting for are the 2 and the 5. Please, an 8 of... Oh, this is looking nicer, though. This is looking nicer. We could just go for all simps with this hand if things go correctly, right? Okay. No one needs bamboo tiles except for me, and so I think this is when I slurp up someone else's lunch. If I can pawn just to get into Tenpai, I think I take it. Because even if we win with a cheapo peepo hand right now, we're the dealer seat. We get to run this back immediately. Immediatement. That's French. I studied abroad in France, really found myself. Had to take classes that were entirely in French at the French university. One day I was called upon to read out loud, and it was so embarrassing I wanted to light myself on fire afterwards. Again, just hashtag study abroad things, you know what I mean? Okay. All the Dora are gone. No one has a huge hand. No one has a huge hand. Okay. I'm really banking on the fact that this 9 of bamboo is actually a safe tile. I mean, 3 7s are visible, and you know what? They just discarded a Suji tile. Sure, right? Because if we pawn the 7 or the 3, we're going for all simples with a red 5 cherry on top. Good players pawn and cheat again into Tenpai, but this could just be one of those, like, attrition plays where they're just trying to get into Tenpai by the end of the night, you know? Please, so many 2s and 5s have been discarded by I've seen this one before. I've actually seen how this one ends. Okay. They con into Riichi. I can't even fault them for that because they're in last place. I am praying that they don't get the victory here and get something huge. I mean, 3 of the 5s are visible, but they could have a red 5, which is worth 2 Han. Goku-san, worth Gohan. Throw the 1, and then I think that should be safe, right? Left Lord's discarded it, right Lord's discarded it. We have a relatively, I mean, we have an amazingly safe tile in the red dragon. I think I have to go for this. I think I have to go for this. I think I have to go for this. Do we have anything else that's safe? Yeah, we can still, if we somehow draw into a massively unsafe tile. Don't make me sing Sadness and Sorrow from the Naruto Season 1 OST 2 videos in a row. Da-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Na. Na-na-na-na. Na. Dude, I mean, come on. What is... Left Lord, I gotta peep your stats. What is going on here? Yeah, you're the most volatile player I've ever seen. Is that fun, leaving the world's most stressful Mahjong lifestyle? 1, 2, 3, pair 5. If that's the case, then we throw this 7. But we probably shouldn't, just in case, like, we draw another 8, and then this becomes our pair. We draw another 5, and then I don't know. Most cases, this 7 is coming out of my hand, right? Either way, like, this is gonna be 2 shapes. Okay, I mean, now we've got so many good shapes that let's just discard some of our terminals and keep our options open. This could be the wrong play. I'll 100% grant you that. This could be the wrong play. Sure, I'll throw this, keep a safe tile for later. Save a tile, ride a cowboy, etc., etc. Dora's the 5 of characters. What is it with Dora's and being extremely useful this round? I could see that if I really wanted to race here. And I don't think that I do. If I get another pair here, I will go for 7 pairs, all simples. But I don't know. I don't know. We could still very well play this one normally, okay? We could still be like kind of like a normal dude about it. A lot of bamboos. What does the 5 come from? A 7-8 or a 2-3? Okay. Maybe they're just going for efficiency. We don't know. Unfortunately, we're in a little bit of pain here. Right Lord calls the Riichi. It's a dealer Riichi. We would have to get rid of so much spice in our hand. I'm so mad at you. I'm absolutely so mad at you. I cannot. You're just here to torture the rest of us, huh? Oh, real? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Shame on you. I have to do a little bit of emoting right now. I am so toxic. The Dora discard immediately. Immediately? You couldn't have waited a day? I don't know why I'm so upset. I guess my Mahjong games haven't been going that well lately, huh? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess those are our 5 shapes. Dora is the 1 of bamboo. We could theoretically make use of the 1 of bamboo in our hand, and oh my god. This is a terrible situation now, because if anyone gets a 1,000-point hand from Left Lord, give me a second. Give me a second. It's like I'm taking my driver's ed class with a bunch of 3-year-olds. You know what I mean? It's just not hitting right. I don't even know what to do right now because they could have a very easy flush in something. And if they sumo with just 2 on, okay, thank God. Thank God. Please be a big enough hand. I need to get second. I need to get second this game. If nothing else, I can't get fourth this game. Okay, the easiest second place in the world, right? Half flush, red dragon, etc., etc. Dora out the wazoo. I will con the red dragon. I mean, conning has gotten us into so much trouble. Conning has gotten people into so much trouble. Okay. I think we still fight for this, though. Because it would take a monster hand to knock us into oblivion. You know what I mean? Knock us into fourth place. Whereas it just... With a decent hand, we can get second or even first. Like with the right type of stuff. Okay, everyone knows what their game plan is. Left Lord, I don't know. You're just trying to regain some self-esteem right now. Everyone else is just like quick hands. The easiest, the quickest hand of all time. Sure, I'll discard a 5 of bamboo. I don't give a frick. Sorry for the language. Sorry for the language. Okay, a crosslord is going for the exact same hand as I am going for, which is honestly very upsetting. There's a chance, right, for all triplets or even 7 pairs or something incredibly zuzzy like that. A crosslord is going for the same hand as I am. This is a half flush in the bamboo suit. They have 1 dragon, I have another dragon. Unfortunately, they're beating us to the punch and now willing to discard some circle tiles. That's okay. That's okay. Northwind, someone was maybe thinking about it. 5 of circles is looking safe. 3 concealed triplets is also a possibility for us. Give me a reason to con and I'll do it. Red 5 me. Red 5 me. Okay. Cheating this actually does not get us into tenpai, so I'm not going to cheat that. Pawning the 1 or the 2 does. Calling Riichi obviously would be sick here. It's not like we're backing off with this hand. Please don't be waiting on a random character tile. Thank you. Red dragon discard, please. Red dragon discard. 19 tiles left. It's unlikely that we win this one. It's unlikely that we even get into tenpai. Do we con if something zuzzy like the 7 of circles comes out? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm fiending. You can see it in my eyes. I really want to win this one because I feel like my destiny has been completely out of my control this round. You know what I mean? This entire game, it's been dictated by the goblin mode actions of the players around me and the incredible luck from a crosslord, right? This could actually deal into left lord. But even so, it would take a miracle. It would take a Yakuman hand for them to get back into this. I mean, 4 concealed triplets is an absolute possibility. Okay. Half flush, 2 Han. Dora, red 5, red dragon. I regret talking. I regret opening my mouth. I regret saying anything. I swear this game is about Mahjong. We had so many opportunities. I'm so mad at you. I don't know who you are. I'm so mad at you. And I swear this game is about Mahjong. I swear this game is about Mahjong. Lost 10 points. Okay, now I can take you back to here. Okay. 1861. Like it's a chapter in AP US history. We're gonna judge so hard. Please don't make an understandable discard. I need to be able to judge you with my full ferociousness. Sumo, okay, the world's luckiest sumos by a crosslord. They called Riichi on this hand. What did they discard? A 5 or an 8? They discarded an 8. They called Riichi. A closed wait for the 7. I don't love it, but it's early enough, and you're the dealer, and you're in the lead. And you see 1 Dora. I mean, I don't know if seeing 1 Dora means anything. Yeah, it's okay, right? What else could you have done here? No. I think you take the tenpai no matter what. I think you just take... Yeah, I probably would have called Riichi too. And luckily, we were there to stop them. The cons. We just need to go back and just see what happened. So when did you con? Okay, you cheat. And now you are in Tenpai. I love this con. You are in Tenpai. I love this. And then who dealt in? I knew it. I knew it. Probably you get rid of the 7 here. It was just discarded. Are you drunk? What's going on here? Why are you doing this? Why? Why? Because now what are you going to do if you get a 6 of character, a 6 in your hand? You're going to have to... I mean, it's okay. I don't hate it. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. But I just don't understand this. You want 2 pairs in your hand? Look, wanting 2 pairs in your hand is fine. But if you draw 6 of characters here, what's the point? You're gonna wait on a double pair, wait for the 5 and the 9? I'm so mad at you, dude. Okay, I'm also even gonna go back to the cons, right? I wish you could see the look on my face right now. Evangelion 1.0.9. You are not in Tenpai. Just, I mean, I suppose this is an okay situation to call it. Because you just want another draw. Fold with the 2s, please. And it doesn't matter because they sumo. I'm so mad. And then was there another con here? No, there wasn't. There was here. Okay. What happened? You call Riichi. It's a 3/6 weight. It's not bad. This Riichi is fine. And then a con within your Riichi, a dream within a dream. Sure. And this is a great hand. Prevalent wind, Riichi, red 5. That's 4 Han with enough mini points that it's probably just it pushes you over the ledge to a manga. And even though you have 4, only 4 Han. And then this player just got really lucky with their safety, right? So they call Riichi with the 8. What do you discard? A 1? That's not that safe. A 3? That's not that safe. The 2 could come from a 4 or 5. So this player is just exuding the most luck I've ever seen. And they get into a Tenpai for a single. They're in Furiton right now. They're on a single. They have to sumo. Oh my god. Even if someone else were to discard a 4 of circles, they couldn't win. They have to sumo on this exact tile. The luck for that is unbelievable. Just truly unbelievable. This one is unforgivable. This one is unforgivable. Dealing this right after they called Riichi for a 1,000 point hand? And what was this con? Con? Okay, and then they just get the luckiest dead wall draw of all time. I mean, they're the dealer. And they're close to Tenpai, and now they are in Tenpai. So this con I don't like as much. I always like a con when you're in Tenpai, but that's hard to finagle, right? And then I think they sumo. Oh, they deal a 6 and it just deals in. Right. Then South 4. I mean, we also got extremely unlucky here. They drew another Dora on top. The absolute luck. We just needed you to what were you even going for? Yeah, I don't even know what you could be going for. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. All simples, Riichi. I mean, you're close with a big hand here. You're honestly close. Pinfu, not in Tenpai yet. I should have maybe been playing a little bit more careful. I got a little too bloodthirsty. But this was the hand to do it, right? Half flush is 2 Han. Red Dragon. Dora. That's 4 Han. If I get a direct hit off of Right Lord with under the right circumstances, or maybe I can call a con or something. Maybe I get a red 5. I could take second place. Okay, well, what have we learned today? Sometimes you actually get held hostage by some of the worst decision making I mean, I'm so toxic right now. You can take the player out of League of Legends, but you can't take the League of Legends out of the player, I guess. Okay, deep breaths, Yusong. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and a comment. Helps out a lot. Really appreciate all the kind and funny comments. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. And hey, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Mondays are Mahjong, Wednesdays are Variety, and Fridays are Nancy Drew if you want to stick around for any of those. You can also join us in the Discord. Incredibly loving community, incredibly kind community. Post your Mahjong screenshots, post your pet IRL photos, the food you're cooking if you wanna flex. I'll show you the hot dogs that I'm making on the stovetop. Not really. No one wants to see that. And it's like a kind of a double entendre. Okay. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Do not recklessly con. Do not recklessly con. And I'll talk to you soon, okay? All right. Peace.